Alright, so I finally got around to seeing Boy Kills World, a movie that was strongly suggested by some close friends of mine because they absolutely loved it. And I've got to say that this movie, I can see why they loved it, but there is one issue that I really had with it that kind of just left a sour taste in my mouth. And maybe with more rewatches, I will like it more, but let's just get to it. The story is pretty simple. It is a revenge story, and it's a wild one at that, for sure. I enjoyed it. It's a good story. It's very well told. There is a twist in the movie, and they do actually tease the twist pretty well in the build up, and I enjoy that. I like it. I just not that big of a fan of the actual twist, as I think it kind of convoluted the story a bit, and there wasn't a need for it. I think just no, naturally he was gonna do what happens at the end anyways, but the twist kind of, I don't know. I'll talk more about it later in spoilers, but story gets a hand grenade score from me. The cinematics of this movie are absolutely amazing. Some great score, and honestly some of the best action sequences imaginable. It was really, really well directed action wise, as in fight choreography. So hand grenade score there. Now directing, I found the directing to be really solid for a majority of this movie, although there are just some fight sequences where the camera positioning was just a bit off, and it was just so tilty, and it was following the punches, but it was also the camera was rotating with the punches too, and I'm like, please don't do that. That was a bit too much, and I was actually getting lost on who was punching who, but it was good enough. I'll still give it a hand grenade score because it was mostly really well shot. It's just a few sequences that I'm just questioning the choices. Acting. Bill Skarsgård does so much with just moving and fighting that I don't know if he actually did all of his own fight choreo and stunts, but my goodness, he put on quite a performance with no dialogue, as it was very interesting. I really enjoyed that take. You know what? I'm going to actually have to talk spoilers for this movie, for this review, so at the end, we'll talk spoilers. But acting, I really enjoyed Bill Skarsgård in this role. Andrew Koji is another one who just sort of showed up in the movie and was very fun for the whole time he was there. I really liked that performance too. But yeah, I'll give a hand grenade score here. And honestly, expectations and experience, it is spoiler time now, because to talk about my experience, I need to spoil the movie a bit. So if you don't want to stick around for spoilers, just know that this is a certified hand grenade movie and you should go check it out. But if you want to stick around for more in-depth thoughts, do so. But if you aren't, subscribe, and check back once you watch the movie. But spoiler talk now. I thought that the whole plot twist of him actually being the son of the main dictator, I thought that was interesting. I liked that idea in concept, and the fact that the main head of security was his sister. Really good ideas in I really enjoyed it, and the worst part is I liked the execution of it too. I like it all in theory and in execution. I just don't know why, but something about it just rubs me the wrong way, as it was a pretty standard, simple revenge story, and then third act plot twist, it gets Sully all of a sudden, and it's and it's mostly due to the fact that they blame the plot twist is all reliant on brainwashing and straight up memory altercation. I would have rather it had been he was just straight up too young to even remember, and the whole pain process of it all. I enjoyed the twist. I just didn't enjoy it at the same time, and that really like makes it really difficult for me to decide how do I rate this movie. I really enjoyed most of it. I just don't know why. And I really do like some of the little teases that they have to set up this twist. Like the sister always being there. I really enjoyed the storytelling mechanism of, since he doesn't talk himself, but he has an inner monologue voice that is always speaking for him, and then like his imaginary sister, who then turns out to be alive later in the movie. It like I really enjoyed that for the most part until like there were just moments where I'm like, that's just so stupid, and like I couldn't even forgive it. But it's like an enjoyable film, really well made, really well thought out. I just don't know. And like I really like the part where the sister sees the head security guard, who is apparently just a future her, and then goes, "Oh wow, she's really pretty." And for some reason at first I thought, oh, they're gonna like tease them to being together and she's gonna like switch sides. And yeah, she swapped sides all right, but I wasn't expecting it to be the sister route. But truly wild film. I really enjoyed it. Like don't let my like negativities on my issues with it be harsh. I still really enjoyed this film, but like sometimes I don't know. It's just a gut feeling of mine. Maybe with a rewatch I'll like it more. Who knows? But yeah, as I already mentioned earlier, it's a certified hand grenade movie. I'm willing to rewatch it again. I'm probably going to rewatch it with the friends who loved it to see what their perspectives on it were exactly, and see what their explanations about why they loved it so much were. And I want to get their understanding of it all. But yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below if you're planning on checking this out or not, and subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, I'll leave you guys to it.